to articulate, enunciate, so I can hear what you have to say.
All right, very good. All right, and let me also ask you that, you know how in the beginning you introduce yourself, but also before you speak, before you begin your part, remind us about your name as well, because sometimes we don't catch it all at once, so that'll be very helpful.
Yes.
I'm Brianna Gatson.
I'm Sharese Hicks.
I'm Shanetal Graham.
I'm Zainya Carter.
I'm Jamel Ballard.
And I'm Blair.
And we did crime, but we focused mostly on bullying because in the U.S. bullying is a very important subject because a lot of people are dying from bullying because they're committing suicide. And that was video.
What is this? Oh my God, what is this?
In that video, you see that the older kid or the bigger kid was getting bullied by the little kid, and until it got to the point where the big kid couldn't take it anymore and ended up retaliating.
Okay, there are different types of bullying. There's physical, verbal, and there's cyberbullying. And there's also a thing called mental bullying, but that goes along with verbal, because like when you're verbally bullying someone, the things you say can mentally affect them. So physical, that's like spitting, hitting, you know, kicking, punching, things like that, actually putting your hands on somebody. With males, they bully more physically, and females, they bully more verbally. And I mean, they do bully physically, but they're more verbal. And cyberbullying, that's like emails, text messages, chat rooms, and it can be equally as harming as physical and verbal bullying. So.
160,000 students stay at home to avoid the attacks, and they're intimidated of the peers, which causes the bullying in the first place. 50% of children have been victimized of some form of bullying, and 10% of children are regularly victimized, like on a daily basis. Because if a bully picks on you one day, he's gonna pick on you another day. 1 out of every 4 kids will be abused by another youth. And if you guys have little brothers and sisters, and if you just listen to what they say about what goes on in school, you can tell that bullying is becoming worse than what it was when we were younger. 77% of students are bullied mentally, verbally, and physically. 40% of males are like in physical fights, and only 20% of females, because males tend to not really care, and they're not going to let you walk over them, like they're a punk or something. And females, they just really mouth off to cause a scene and let everybody see it.
Okay, so all these statistics are off of different populations. So 87% say that most instances, so like shootings or somebody gets stabbed, 87% say most of that is off of revenge on another student, and then 86% of the other students say that it's peer pressure or their peers say to do this and all that. 16% of students have been bullied or victimized of bullying in the middle school population. Gender, 47% of victims are males and 53% were females. When questioned about mental and physical bullying, 83% that were physically bullied were males, and then 67.1% were females that got mental bullying, which is like they were saying, females tend to get more manipulated or get bullied more verbally than others. So that's why that's statistics. And then when asked if they have been physically injured by bullies, 10% stated that they have been in the past. These two different reporters, so Blair and Hughes, Jones, and Smith, found that 10% of minor or major bullies, 75% were males, and then Hughes and Smith say that 83% of adults were that have basically, what's the word I'm looking for? So like you have a stuttering problem, or if you have some type of disability with you talking, 83% of them have been bullied as well, or teens.
Okay, National Bullying Prevention Month is a campaign in the United States. It was founded in 2006 by ACER's National Center for Bullying Prevention. During this time, communities, they unite nationwide to raise awareness about bullying. They do this by having certain events, activities, outreaches, and education. Ways to prevent, or ways to spread the word about National Bullying Prevention Month. You can make posters, pass out flyers, media broadcasting, articles in the newspaper, or connecting with someone in person. There are many supporters that support this cause, the National PTA, Prevent Child Abuse America, Committees for Children, and many others. If you have been a victim of bullying or you know someone that has been bullied, you can always contact the campaign by logging onto their website, pacer.org. They have their phone number, their mailing address, and their email address where you can tell them your problems and they'll find a way to help you.
I'm Brianna, and I have questions for you guys. Why do you think kids bully?
They might be trying to get attention, or they might be insecure within themselves, so they feel like they need to act out to get attention.
And a lot of those kids experience child abuse at home, and when you're growing up in a house like that and violence is all that you see, then that's something that you'll take to, and they'll show that when they go to school. Bullying also increases between middle school and high school. As you get to middle school, you're around kids that you haven't been around the past 5 years when you were in elementary school and whatnot. And teachers don't really, I know what the middle school that I went to, they didn't really explain that stuff like that would ever happen. They just tell you the good stuff about school, but they don't tell you that kids are more prone to bullying and whatnot. So what do you think schools can do to prevent bullying? Right.
I took over with the actual bullying policy because I know my sister got bullied a lot in middle school and in high school, but we had no actual policy at school. So I don't know, I guess policy.
And they can also do assessments, like students can take surveys, like anonymous surveys, and answer questions about where they get bullied or when they get bullied or how they get bullied even so. And teachers can take assessments too, because teachers also get bullied. They might not recognize that the class clown of the class is like taking over their class by like demeaning them in ways. And that's all the questions I have.